Yo, like, let me know if you've experienced this, or like, right, where you've been through the thick of it with a person, right? Like, you've given them, honestly, not even more than you had to give, right? But you've given them your all. There we go. You sacrifice, you sacrificed your peace for them, right? To make space for them, for their healing, right? Because you didn't have to. You got to think, like, for me personally, like, I didn't have to spend time listening to you. I didn't have to, I didn't have to answer that phone call. I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do any of the things that I've done. You feel me? When it comes to making a safe space for you, right? I chose to do that out of love and genuine care for you, right? When you do that for a person, right, and they just completely disregard it, like they don't take it, they take it lightly. They take it for granted. You feel me? They don't take it, they don't see it as like an extension of your love. You feel me? As an extension of your soul. Right? When you get to that point to where like you're done with a person, for me personally, and maybe it's just a Leo thing. Let me know if it's a Leo thing. That's what I need to, this is the title. Let me know if this is a Leo thing. If this is just a Leo thing, right? But like, I really don't want to hear anything else you have to say. Like, I've already clocked your shit for what you are. Like, I've already written you out. You've shown me, like, it's like I've sat around collecting data. And it's not to be a dickhead about it, right? It's just like, after you've already fucked up the trust, like you started the relationship off fucking up the trust. And after you came back and apologized and I let you back in, it was like, I couldn't ignore the red flags. Like I couldn't ignore the moments where you were lacking patience, where your frustration was bleeding through your fucking eyes, right? Where your energy was saying, shut the fuck up talking to me, or I'm done with you. You feel me? And then it's funny because, like, specifically what I'm talking about here is like, people feel like picking their peace over love is the way to go. And I just seen a post that says, like, once you're ready for love when you're willing to sacrifice your peace for love. Because you have to think, like, somebody's not going to always be what you want them to be. They're going to go through their highs and lows, their ups and their downs. They're going to see something, right? Like maybe a post or something, right? Or watch a movie and it's going to make them cry. You feel me? And that might make you uncomfortable, which might also, quote unquote, disrupt your peace. But you have to be willing to go through these things. You feel me? You might just want to be chill and watch the movie in peace, like literally in peace, like in silence. But the person next to you, the person that you're with, the person that you love is like, they're going through it. Like, this shit got them emotional. You feel me? And they may need to be held, right? But either way, like, you're gonna have to sacrifice what you want to do, sacrifice your peace. Like, you may not want to get up to go get them the tissue. You feel me? You may not want to go get up to get them the blanket. But you sacrifice, right, what you want to do for the sake of the other being. That's love. I'll be honest with you, bro. To say, like, to have a woman that loves me in my totality, like in my wholeness, right, for who I am, my light and my dark, you feel me? My higher self, my higher nature and my lower nature, my angel and my demon. Wow. Yeah. To love me in my totality. You feel me? For everything that I am, the way that I move, me walking around with me walking around with no shoes. You know what I'm saying? My natural natty way of being, my 9 ether flow. You feel me? My minimalistic, like, it's not even like a minimalistic lifestyle, because I don't even want to claim that. It's just like my detachment, accepting my detachment from this. Wow, right on the fucking, oh wow, and that foot is itching. I know what that means. Yeah, like my detachment from this world. You feel me? Like, not really needing any much from this world except love. Like, it's not even like I need it. It's just like only being open to receiving love. You feel me? Love that literally balances my consciousness, that balances my masculine, balances my feminine. You feel me? That magnifies abundant in my soul. You feel me? That supports me along my goals. You feel me? And vice versa. You feel me? That magnifies my magnetism. You see what I'm saying? Like, love like that, there's nothing I wouldn't release to receive that. I would release all attachments. I would release peace, I would release everything. Attachment to any and everything, I would let it all fucking go down the drain. Because I know, right, that there is more to be gained. There's more to be gained. You have to release to receive, family. Release to receive. 9229. This is truly divine. When you're clutching your fucking pearls and clinging this shit, right? That anxiety, that tenseness, you feel me? It doesn't allow for flow. It doesn't allow for ease. It doesn't allow for receptivity. It doesn't allow for growth. It slows you down. It clogs your pores. It stagnates your blood flow, your lymph, your arteries, your brain fluidity. You feel me? You're literally, it really stalls your nervous system when you are in a constant state of holding on to some shit that literally could be let go and regained again. So yeah, man, when it comes to me personally, like once I've given my all to somebody, right? I've shown them love, I've showered them with love, and it's just me being genuinely me, right? And they don't receive it. It's not even that they don't receive it, they don't reciprocate it. I send you a message, you look at it, right? You open it and don't respond or reply. It's like, who the fuck do you think I am? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because it's like, the woman in question is like, she's sitting on this high horse there, like she's this almighty, you know what I'm saying? Like she's got it all figured out. When in all actuality, it's like, I see right through you. I see right through your fucking mask. That's what I do. I literally remove illusions through truth. And like, I went to the length of like just cutting off communication. And when I cut off communication, me personally, for those who know me, I block a motherfucker. Like I block your ass. It's funny because like I blocked the motherfucker on one app, right? They moved to another app and decided to message me there. And I'm like, to be honest with you, my intuition is telling me not to even listen to what you have to say anymore. Like, how many messages that I sent you that went unreplied to, non-responsive, you feel me? And now that I'm ending it, you want to talk? Like, I really don't have any fucking, I don't have any fucking space for you. Now I'm protecting my peace. You feel me? Like, now I'm protecting my peace. You see what I'm saying? Because I sacrificed my peace to grow with you, to learn you, to understand you, to make space for you, right? To love you, literally. You feel me? And you wasn't having it. Now that I'm pulling back my energy, calling all of my energy back to me, Ashe Yaho, Ashe Yo, because you fucking said so. You feel me? Now you want to be more receptive. Now you want to be more responsive. Now you want to be all chatty and shit. Nah, bitch. No. Like, I'm not even going to read your fucking messages or listen to your voice messages. I sent you so many voice messages and you didn't send me shit back in return. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just think about the way you moved in the relationship. You feel me? And it's not to fucking judge you or anything like that. It's for your growth and development. Like, dissect it for the lesson so that you can obtain the blessing of what's to come next in your life. You feel me? Of who's to come next in your life. It's interesting because the comment was like, oh, I love Leos. It's like, you love Leos, but you don't know how to love Leos. You love the attention that Leo gives you, but you don't know how to reciprocate it. Or, yeah, you don't honor Leos. You don't honor the lion. You don't honor the sun. And that is why we take our fucking leave. The sun has to set eventually, and it's gonna rise again. A new dawn, a new mother-loving day. But this sun, it ain't gonna look your way. Ashe. That's just what the fuck it is. And we love you. Literally, we do. However, this is like us choosing ourselves. This is what it is. It's me choosing me. And when I choose me, nothing really fucking matters. Nobody matters except me. So yeah, you chose yourself when I was there to love you, showing you that I wanted you, telling you that I would literally merge souls with you, give you my all, fall within you, the void that is you. You feel me? To be reborn again. And you're like, I don't want that kind of love. And you know what's funny? That's the same thing my entire fucking family says. They don't want my kind of love. It's interesting that you said that. You don't want my kind of love. The love that is all encompassing. The love that literally requires sacrifice to be reborn a new being in love, through love, for the magnification of love, for the magnification of love on the planet, throughout the universe, throughout the cosmos. That's the fucking hell. That's the type of love that I offer. That's the type of love that I provide. That's the type of love that I crave, that I desire. Love that not only shifts the paradigm of the fucking of this 3D reality, but shifts the paradigm of every multi-dimensional timeline and galaxy. And if you think this is a fantasy, just stand and see, because this is the type of love that I am cultivating, literally. So yeah, man, step into God flow. Let it all go. Like, let everything go. It's funny because people claim to be God. Oh, I'm a God, I'm a God, I'm a God, I'm a God. But they haven't mastered detachment. Detachment. You have to detach from everything. Detach from the human fucking everythings. People think like, oh, I stopped doing it for a while, right? I put it down for a while, but that means I can pick it back up now. My mother, right? My mom, my birth mother, thought that she had detached from alcohol for a long time, and she found herself picking it back up because she thought she was grown enough to drink. She ended up getting 3 or 4 DUIs back to back to back within less than a 3-month period. And then not only that, she ended up pushing all of her family members away because she gets drunk and then wants to curse everybody the fuck out. So no, detachment is for a reason. 929 on the clock. Detachment is for you to let things go so that you can grow. You feel me? Replace that old habit shit with something new. And I'm speaking to myself too, because I'm realizing I decided to backtrack, right? Simply because I listened to the advice from this fucking being who isn't on my level at all. Confirmation, not on my vibrational frequency, not on my level. And it's funny because I attempted to dim my light to go down to their level and raise their vibration, right? But I realized I can't do that. I have to lead. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trailblaze and lead the fucking way for people to follow. You feel me? And if you decide to walk alongside me, right, to catch up, right, to walk alongside me, then we can walk together. Well, not this person I'm talking to, not you anymore. You're done, bitch. But this is for my future, for my future spouse. You feel me? My future partner. You feel me? If you decide to catch up and walk alongside me, yo, by all means, let's hold hands. I don't need you to be in front of me. I don't need you to be behind me. You feel me? Just walk beside me. Walk with me through this journey. Hand in hand. We can literally walk in cadence because, I'm military, ex-military. You feel me? We can walk in cadence and everything. We can skip. We can dance. You feel me? We can jug and jive. Even with dancing, we'll do some twirls or some spins. So you may be taking the lead every once in a while. You feel me? And I'll take the back seat, and vice versa. I don't mind swirling and twirling through the infinite void of the all with you. I want to be lost in you. And that right there scared this other woman. It scared her. When I said, I want to be lost in you, I want to be reborn through you, you feel me? She's like, I don't want that. I had that before. And I don't think you have. I don't think you have. I don't think you've had this type of love before. The love that makes space for you. You feel me? The love where you don't have to state yo, I need to fucking vent right now. So can you be a safe space for me to vent? For you to have to say that automatically tells me yo, I shouldn't be venting to you. If I have to ask you for space to vent, I shouldn't be venting to you. You feel me? Me personally, I want to gravitate towards a person that automatically creates these safe spaces, right? When I enter the room, it's a safe space. When I'm in your presence, it's a safe space for me to be my authentic, unapologetic self. That's the type of love that I give. That's the type of love that I am. That's what healers do. We create safe spaces. It's in my nature to create a safe space for you to come and be yourself to me authentically, to cry in front of me, to literally get on your knees and in a ball, to get in fetal position. Yeah, to get in the fetal position and scream, shout, and let that shit out. You feel me? Without shame, without me judging you, without guilt, without doubt, none of that shit. Like, just loving you. That's what I do. You feel me? And when I do give, what do you call it, critique, if you will, or criticism, it's strictly and purely from a source of love for your growth and evolution. And that's one thing I noticed about this last relationship that I was just in, right? Or the situationship, I would say, because it wasn't a relationship. It wasn't a relationship. It was a situationship. It was a karmic relationship. And it's interesting because, like, I said it, like, yo, I said it when I first met this girl. I'm like, yo, I'll love you in every lifetime. You feel me? I'll love you in every lifetime. However, this may be my last lifetime, but who knows? You feel me? Like, I'll love you in every lifetime. I love you unconditionally. I knew that I had met this person before. It's funny because, like, I knew it was karmic. I knew there were lessons to be learned, right? And like I said, it prolonged longer than, you know, it prolonged as long as it needed to for me to actually extract the lessons that I needed to for my growth and evolution. It only lasted like, what, 2-3 weeks? You feel me? Like, it don't take long for me to learn a lesson. I grow and change every fucking day. You feel me? I think the reason why it took as long as it did was simply and truly because I didn't want to let you go. I wanted to hold on. You feel me? And I wanted to entertain the fantasy of being happy with you, of growing in love with you, transforming through love with you, in you, for you and with you, and for myself, for my generation, for my lineage. But I'm realizing, like, yo, I sacrificed my standards. Like, I lowered my standards. Like, for one, you eat flesh. And then you may not fucking currently be eating flesh, but you've been recently eating flesh in the last month or two. You've been eating flesh, I can tell. And I accepted that with the idea, like, yo, you can change, like, you can grow, you can evolve. Like, I was willing to work with you. But I'm realizing, like, no, I need to stop fucking doing that, bro. I need to stop fucking lowering my standards for motherfuckers that aren't on my level. Like, get on my level. You see what the fuck I'm eating, bro. You see what the fuck I'm eating. Apples, right? And fucking mushrooms, which this is now empty. Apples, mushrooms. You feel me? And it's crazy, like, the thing that I have been eating, right, which I lowered myself to eat. Like, I was like, you know what, I can eat something cooked. You feel me? Because I'm probably gonna have to. I'm thinking if I'm gonna be with her and she's gonna want to cook, like, I'm going to taste her cooking. You feel me? I'm going to eat her food, right? In all actuality, no, I should never do that. I will never do that again. I'm never gonna lower my standards. I'm never gonna lower my standards for myself for anyone else. I'm never gonna. It's crazy because it's like I allowed that shit to enter my mind, right? When it's like, motherfucker, the first person, like, it's about balance. It's about balance. It's about self-love and self-mastery. That's what it's about. Self-love and self-mastery allows for true freedom. And to listen to a slave when it comes to balance doesn't make any fucking sense. To listen to a slave when it comes to freedom doesn't make any fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense. So, yeah, I learned very valuable lessons. Listen to myself. Listen to my intuition. You feel me? And if someone isn't aligned with what the fuck I'm aligned with, my intuition is ticking. And I need to listen. She literally be bitching. You feel me? My divine within me literally don't fucking play. And it's funny because, like, she'll say it one good time and then she'll be like, okay, let this nigga fuck around and find out. And it's funny because, like, I'll be talking to her. She'll still communicate with me. Like, it's literally she's in my fucking head. You feel me? Literally the other side of my brain. You feel me? However, it's like she's not gonna fight me. You feel me? She knows, like, yo, she knew, like, yo, we had to go through this. Off what we know. Yeah, we had to go through this for sure. You feel me? To see ourselves in the reflection that is you. And they be like, oh, everybody's just your mirror. Some mirrors are fucking dirty, bitch. Some mirrors are dusty. Some mirrors got smudge on them. Some mirrors are literally smeared with shit. You feel me? Like, some mirrors are elongated. Some are wide. You feel me? Some stretch your face. Some make you look short. You feel me? Some are distorted. There are distorted mirrors. And not everybody, you know, saying can reflect me for who I actually am, for the exact mirror that I am, for the exact reflection that I hold. And that's what I've learned, you know, in this last relationship. And it's funny because, like, she was like, these are your mirrors, this and the third. And I'm like, yo, I'm the type to break a mirror and then rebuild it, reconstruct it, right, with gold. You feel me? Like, I don't mind looking at shattered glass. You feel me? I can turn that shattered glass into art. So I will break these mirrors. I will go into a house of mirrors and just break mirrors so I can know the way out. That's just what the fuck it is. So yeah, man. And it's funny because, like, what I've gathered from this last relationship is, like, what I've gathered from this last relationship, like, is that this woman is so used to looking at herself through distorted lenses, through distorted mirrors, right? That she's willing to sacrifice herself to fit into that distortion. And then when someone actually comes to her and shows her an exact reflection, like what she actually looks like, where she has to see herself and face herself, she runs from those mirrors. And then she calls it protecting her peace. Holy shit. Yeah, and then she sends me things like a true embodied divine feminine, a true embodied feminine. She sends me shit that's titled that. And I have to respond. I have to tell the truth, like, yo, it's not giving, you know what I'm saying? Truly embodied feminine. Like, that's not what it's giving. It's just not what it's giving. That's not what you're giving. You're not giving fully embodied feminine. You're giving unhealed wounds and trauma. That's what it's giving. When you cut yourself off from being vulnerable because you feel like you're oversharing or you're being too much because your past has literally shown you that, it's giving you need to fucking heal. 939. It's giving you need to fucking heal. And you know what's funny? It's like, I'm not even going to tag your ass in these posts. Like, you're going to find them or you're not, because you've had access to my socials, right? Just to say you have access to me, but you're not really, you know what I'm saying? You don't really check on your boy. You don't really watch your boy. But now you're going to be forced to. You're going to be forced to, because there is no other channel that you can come to me through. And if you decide to impede on my boundaries and overstep my boundaries, you will be blocked. It's that simple. You will be blocked. Like, I don't give a fuck to what you have to say. I don't want to hear your fucking voice messages anymore. I don't want to read your long-winded ass text messages, bitch. Especially when I know you're full of shit and when you know you're full of shit. Like, this is what it is to be a true divine reflection. I will mirror you back to you, and you're not going to like it. You're going to run away, and you're going to call it protecting your fucking peace. And that's cool with me. That's cool with me. However, what you run from will literally fucking chase you. You can't run from your shadow. You can't run from your shadow. Either way, right? Like I said, I love you unconditionally. Love yourself. Yeah. And unconditional love isn't sticking around motherfuckers that don't value you, because you don't value me. You feel me? Yeah, unconditional love isn't sticking around motherfuckers that don't truly value you. The authentic you at your deepest, darkest level. That isn't unconditional love. Unconditional love is understanding and understanding, right? And this is my view, right? Take it how you want to take it. Understanding and understanding, right? What the situation is capable of holding for you. If this situation is capable of holding space for you. And it's not even just space for you, but space for your love, right? And then pouring the love that is required for that love. And loving that situation for what it has to offer, right? So for instance, like, I can show you unconditional love, right, by cursing you the fuck out. Telling you, and it's take it how you want to take it, right? Cursing you the fuck out straight from my heart space. Telling you exactly what you need to hear and knowing the way you need to fucking hear it. Because being soft and sweet, all love and light all the fucking time, that shit got niggas murdered and killed. That's what it is. It's got niggas literally stretched the fuck out, hung from trees. You feel me? So sometimes what I've learned, right, is that true unconditional love is embodying the darkness that is within you. The chaos, accepting the chaos, the love and the light and the primordial fucking chaos and the night. And projecting that through a lens that is palatable. It may not even be palatable for the person to receive. I want to say that is, I want to say it's transparent, translucent. There we go. Translucent enough to embed seeds of growth, right? To reflect truth to the individual. Because all I'm here to do is to reflect truth to you. As I would hope that you were here for me to reflect truth to me, but you weren't. You were literally projecting through your distorted lens. And that's okay. I can see it now. I can see you now. So once I see you, I can't unsee you for what you are. And it's funny because like I saw the picture that you painted when I first fucking met you. The first night we met. I'm telling you about my daughter. I'm telling you about my baby, right? And you decide to you asked me a question to share about my baby. Like, what's the story behind your baby? And then you proceeded to turn music up and then still claim that you were listening to me. Like you raised the volume as I was speaking. Turned on the music and then raised the volume as I was speaking. And then claimed that you could still hear me and that you weren't doing out of disrespect. And I realized like, yo, this is just because you're literally telling me what you're doing. You feel the need to tell me that you're not disrespecting me while you're fucking openly disrespecting me. And then I realized like, yo, okay, it's time for me. Yeah, I realized it's time for me to go. And it's crazy because like I still, after you disrespected me, I still let you back in to give you another chance. And I'm also realizing, right, like I didn't listen to myself when I should have let you go. Like from the beginning, I realized you weren't for me. And I realized that I was just there in your life to give you a message. You feel me? And this is what I'm learning, right? I'm learning this too. Like, majority of my role in other people's lives is just to give them a fucking message. 9-9. Like, it isn't, it's fucking funny. 9-9-9. 945, right? 4G with 23, it was 23% battery percentage. Add the 4 with the 23, that's 9. 45, 9, 999. And it's funny because your birthday is 999. Literally. So it's like, this is a beautiful ending and a new beginning. You feel me? Yeah, like I didn't listen to my intuition. You feel me? Because she was like, yo, everything in my body, like my I didn't listen to my vessel at all. My whole vessel was like, oh, hell no. It's funny because, like I said, when you're expressing yourself about your daughter, a nigga would never have done that to you. A nigga would have never interrupted you, would have never cut you off. You feel me? Especially if I asked for you to share and you decide to open up to me. So yeah, the trust was fucked from the beginning, bro. So like everything you're saying now is just you inflating your own ego. And it's funny, like a Libra inflating their ego to a Leo. And then a Libra thinking they are the prize when it comes to a Leo. Excuse me, sweetheart. I am literally the fucking sun. And it's funny because the message is like, oh, you need me. You need me because I have the ability to what? To walk into people's dreams. Here's a little fucking tidbit for you, honey. I don't need you. I don't need any fucking body. I've detached from every fucking thing. I don't need shit. Literally. And honestly, the food and the substance that I'm eating, the goal is to not need that shit either. Literally. So, your ability to dream walk, right? Which is an unconscious gift that you have. You're not conscious. And the reason you're not conscious with that gift is because you consume flesh and you're not truly dedicated and livicated to your ascension. You think everything's a fucking illusion, and I'm realizing like you live in fucking delusion. Literally.